हेलो स्टूडेंट, हाउ आर यू। मैं आपके लिए लाई हूँ एक समरी नया टॉपिक, गांधी बाई हिंद स्वराज। चलिए मैं स्टार्ट करती हूँ। लेट्स सी। इंट्रोडक्शन। हिंद स्वराज आर इंडियन होम रूल इज a book written by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi in 1909. In its he expresses his view on Swaraj, modern civilization, mechanization. The book was banned in 1910 by the British government in India as a seditious text. Mohandas Gandhi wrote this book in his native language, Gujarati, while traveling from London to South Africa on board SS Kildonan Castle. It has also been translated to French. Key points. Gandhi's Hind Swaraaj takes the form of a dialogue between two characters, the reader and the editor. The reader, especially identified by the historian S.R. Menroter as a Dr. Paranjivan Mehta, essentially serves as the typical Indian countryman whom Gandhi would have been addressing with Hind Swaraaj. Reader voices the common beliefs and argument of the time concerning Indian independence. Gandhi, the editor, explains why those arguments are followed and interjection his own argument. As the editor, Gandhi puts it is my duty patiently to try to remove your prejudice. In the dialogue that follows, Gandhi outlines four themes that structure his arguments. First, Gandhi argues that home rule is self-rule. He argues that it is not enough for the British to live only for Indians to adopt a British-style society. As he puts it, some want English rule without the Englishmen. That to say would make India English, and when it becomes English, it will be called not Hindustan but Englistan. This is not the Swaraj I want. Gandhi also argues that Indian independence is only possible through passive resistance. In fact, more than denouncing violence, Gandhi argues that it is counterproductive. Instead, he believes the force of love and pity is infinitely greater than the forces of arm. There is the harm in the exercise of brute force, never in that of pity. This is essentially throughout Hind Swaraaj. To exert passive resistance, Gandhi researched that Swadeshi be exercised by Indian Maconing. They refused of all trade and dealings with the British. He addresses the English when he states, "If you do not concede our demand, we shall be no longer your petitioners. You can govern us only so long as we remain the governed. We shall no longer have any dealings with you." Gandhi makes an intriguing argument here. If the British wants India for trade, remove trade from the equation. In the text, he is deeply critical of Western civilization, claiming India is being ground down not under the English heel, but under that of modern civilization. He speaks about civilization not just in relation to India, though he argues that Western civilization is such that one has only to be patient and it will be self-destroyed. It is a profound reputation. Not only is Western civilization unhealthy for India, but Western civilization is by its own virtue unhealthy. Gandhi's view about civilization. Though a Hindu, Gandhi was deeply attached to eclectic values and regarded all faiths as representing perceptions of the supreme truth. He was proud of India's ancient heritage, and as such, he was outly conscious of the growing context presented by contemporary society. बस इतना ही आज का वीडियो में, और अगर आपको कुछ और भी टॉपिक चाहिए तो प्लीज़ कमेंट बॉक्स में कमेंट करके आप बताएं आपको किस टॉपिक पे आपको चाहिए, मैं आपको प्रोवाइड कराऊंगी। ओके, बाय बाय।